Salah firing on all cylinders once more. From touchline handbags in London with his manager a week ago to this, an individual performance of verve and efficiency to go with collective success, Mohamed Salah smiling once again. Much has been written and said about the Egyptian forward, of his recent struggles, future and behavior. But a career as storied as his requires him to put aside the noise and go again, an internal wiring that is present among only the best. Salah was electric against Tottenham, striking the bar with a cross-turned shot and forcing a strong save from Guglielmo Vicario inside the first 10 minutes. The post was struck not long after, though the offside flag went up too, and then came the goal just 16 minutes in, masterful movement at the far post preceding a clinical header. He was present in the build-up to Liverpool's other 3 goals, allowing Jurgen Klopp a gorgeous afternoon of Anfield sunshine and fist pumps as that final goodbye inches closer. City penalty adds to O'Isle. If there is a purpose to Gary O'Isle's rants against referees beyond releasing his own anger, it is surely, on the old Sir Alex Ferguson principle, to place a doubt in the referee's subconscious, to make them think, am I really sure about this? I don't want him raging at me. It hasn't worked. Perhaps arguing that a player standing 2 feet in front of an opposing goalkeeper isn't interfering as he did after the West Ham game, costing him a touchline ban and an PS 8,000 fine isn't the best way to make his case. But Saturday brought the total of extremely soft penalties given against Wolves this season to 3. Ryan Ait-Nouri's attempt to reach Bernardo Silva's cross was fractionally later than Josko Guardiola's, with the result that the Croatian followed through into him. There was nothing malicious about it, no attempt to cheat and no advantage was gained. Is that really a foul, rather than simply a collision? Villa struggling with heavy legs. If Tottenham's collapse has helped Aston Villa's chase for the Champions League, Unai Emery's team are showing the fatigue that every Premier League manager competing in Europe has complained about. Jurgen Klopp took up that hobby horse last Friday, TV schedulers in his sights. Roberto De Zerbi offered sympathies for the tiredness-racking Villa at an inopportune time. I can understand that better than a lot of other people, he said, harking back to Brighton's Europa League adventures and the after-effects on his own team. From Roma until now, we're not winning so many games, losing too many games, and they are suffering. Villa have hit a similar wall and must somehow find a way back into Thursday's Europa Conference League semi-final second leg at Olympiacos. I want to recover our freshness and energy, said Emery. It's more difficult on Thursday, but we'll be there trying to do something different. Arteta keeps Gunners cool in title race. For years, Mikel Arteta has resembled a cat on a hot tin roof in and around his technical area. Yet in recent weeks his act has gained a little more zen, a reflection, perhaps, of how his players are dealing with the title race this time around. Arteta said as much after the 3-0 win over Bournemouth, praising his team for finding joy in this journey, being in the title race at this stage of the season. It's a huge contrast to the Arsenal of last season, and it has shown in their results, with the home defeat to Aston Villa the only blemish on their record in 7 matches since the start of April. In April of last year, Arsenal dropped points in 4 consecutive matches to cede the title to Manchester City. Pep Guardiola's side may prove victorious once again this season, but Arteta's side have at least done themselves justice in the heat of battle and shown they can handle the pressure. Madueke shows Blues are maturing. Chelsea are learning. Last month there was a self-inflicted brouhaha when Nicholas Jackson and Noni Madueke tried to snatch a penalty off Cole Palmer during the 6-0 win over Everton. Mauricio Pochettino was livid, criticizing his young players for their immaturity. But the mood was different after Chelsea's 5-0 win over West Ham. Pochettino was delighted with Madueke when the winger went through on goal and passed to Jackson, who tapped in Chelsea's 4th. It would have been easy for Madueke to shoot. Instead, he gave a teammate an open goal. The assist for Noni to Jackson that showed we learn that we are smart, Chelsea's head coach said. The situation with the penalty against Everton, we receive so much criticism, but a young team always needs to make mistakes. Always you need to feel this situation to improve. Today was a great action from Noni to see how the group has started to believe. Mission accomplished for Forest? Saturday's victory against Sheffield United puts Nottingham Forest in a strong position to secure Premier League survival, but, perhaps fittingly for a club which has provided just as much drama off the field as on it this season, the next few days could prove to be just as important. With Forest now 3 points clear of Luton and 5 ahead of Burnley and holding a superior goal difference, one more win would all but secure safety. Should their appeal against this season's 4-point deduction be resolved in their favor before Saturday's game against Chelsea, things would look even better. Forest getting 1 point back on appeal would essentially relegate Burnley if they were to somehow retrieve all 4 points docked. The relegation race would be over without anyone kicking a ball. Nuno admitted post-match on Saturday that wouldn't be fair on anyone, but whatever happens next, he and his players have, for once, at least allowed their football to do some of the talking. Don't forget to hit that shiny, magical subscribe button. Thank you for watching.